a day to seek a job is what it made me. Shit be freaking bravery. See, it's mine to slavery. 9 to 5, grind and strive. Fucking nigga pay me less. It pay my bills at minimal, but see, it pay me stress. Doing this, doing that, and turn around and scope.
What's going on, guys? So, it is way past my bedtime, but, as usual, a little insomnia, and, I was trying to contemplate how to share this sneaker. You already know it, you already know from the title what video this is about, but, I have a surprise for you. I'm actually sharing 2 sneakers. But I'm not going to tell you what the other sneaker is until later on in the video. So right now, if you're here for what was advertised, I will talk about that first. And then from there, if you choose to stay, we'll dive into the second pair. So as you know, first of all, I got to tell you, this sneaker right here, this is these are kicks that I was like really, when I first saw them, I was like, man, these are just so dope. Like, just the silhouette, the materials, the different coloring and everything else. Like, you already know, I'm not big on loud sneakers, but this is loud in a very subtle way. It's loud, but it's not loud. It's more interesting than it is loud. But yeah, some people are like, yeah, the New Balances, I don't mess with New Balances. But I'll tell you this, my first pair of New Balances that I ever had was in 1997, summer of 1997. Some of you might be wondering, why do you remember summer of 1997, specifically the month of June? Even though June is my birth month, but also that was the month that I was in boot camp in Parris Island, South Carolina. So it was a Marine Corps boot camp, and we were issued a pair of very plain gray. They were light gray and like a smoke gray running shoes. I want to say, I think they were 574s. I might be wrong about that, but this is what we all wore. It's what we all ran in, and all we did PT in. And if you weren't wearing your combat boots, this is what you were wearing. And it's funny because I ended up buying a pair of New Balances last month that were pretty much identical except for the coloring. The colorway was it was like red, white, and blue, but the silhouette was like, it reminded me of those shoes from boot camp. So I got those, and but then the New Balance Bodega collaborations, a sneaker that I've known about, but there were the other 2 pairs, and what was that? No Bad Days, and I don't remember the other one. It'll come to me. But these here are the better days. And the cool thing about these shoes here is that first of all, just the fact that I said they're not loud, they're interesting. There's a lot of things going on these shoes. The materials, various materials on here, various feels. This is like a tactile shoe. You just touch and you feel different things on this shoe. But the rubbers and everything on here. Man, like, look at that. Like, you're talking about, like, first of all, it's the same color around the mouth of the shoe right here. But then you get to this size, it's a different feel. Like, you see, like, these studs, like this, it's like these, like, balls that are, like, embedded into the material. And it's a very satiny type material, like a silky satin material. Then the tongue, the heel tab itself is like a suede. Yeah, it's like a suede, but it's waffled. So you have the waffle imprints on there. Then you have 997 right there, 997 Sport on there, on the heel tab. Then the actual cage of it, it's like a suede. What was this? It's like a rough suede, right? Yeah. Then on the inside here is like a much smoother suede. It's like this is distress on this side and over on this side. And guys, I might be calling my materials incorrectly, but that's okay. You can correct me in the comments. Then the toe box itself is also suede too, but it's like a smoke gray. So you have the tans, then you have the mesh in there. So it just keeps the coloring. There's all these tints of color everywhere. Then the toe tab is like a rubberized, and it has New Balance on there with a Thunderbolt going through it. As you can see, I don't know if you can see that. No, you can see that right there. Then Absorb on the heel. Has a pretty thick heel, and these are supposed to be technology, and they're supposed to be really comfortable. These are not necessarily performance shoes, but they're definitely. I guess I don't think they're performance shoes. I think they're really made to be more leisurely and more comfortable. But they have the technology in it to make it something you can walk about in and be comfortable in. But yeah, this is just so dope. And look at the bottom here. You have a dark gum bottom here, but a much darker chocolatey on top here. There's I think there might be a strike plate in here. It says motion control device right in there. So this shoe all around it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's funny because in my mind I just feel like this is like the ultimate dad shoe. Like it's like the shoe you rock because you're of a certain age and you can still be cool and do your thing, but at the same time, it doesn't have to be a Nike, it doesn't have to be Adidas, it doesn't have to be what the young kids are rocking. I know it sounds funny for me to even say the young kids, but I got a little gray in my beard, so I guess I've earned that. But this is a crazy shoe, man. This is so dope. I love this shoe. Yeah, so I guess I would honestly have to say this is definitely like a 8.5 strong 9 out of 10 for me on these. But yeah, again, this is the New Balance Bodega collaboration. This is the 997 Sport silhouette, and yeah, I had to get these resell because retail these stickers were gone. They were like as soon as they went on sale, they were gone. I believe you could only buy them on the Bodega website or in their store. So and that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen online. You're not going to beat the bots and stores in Boston. So I believe the stores in Boston. So that wasn't going to happen either. They might have stores other places, but still, regardless, it was super hyped. So, but I'm happy that I got them, even though I have to pay a resale for them. But this other shoe that I have here is also New Balance. It's also the same silhouette. Definitely the material is a little bit more standard, not as premium, which you could expect because the other one is definitely a collaboration and they have to make it special. But the thing I like about this shoe right here, this is also a 997 Sport, and it's called the Taxi. And can you tell me why you think it's called a Taxi? And for you guys who were just here for the bodega portion of the story is over and done with. Have a wonderful night. I'll see y'all next time. But right now, we're talking about this right here. Okay, the Taxi. Why is it called the Taxi? So I want to call out my generation Xers and above. Those of you who were familiar once upon a time when taxis in New York and Chicago, even LA, were these ratty cars that had the checkers on them. I'm pretty sure they were new at one point in time, but around my time on TV and what I would see, they looked kind of beat up, but they were all yellow and they all had checkers on them. And this right here reminds me of that. It's definitely an era that's foregone. Now we have all these newer cars. Most of them are yellow still, but I think some, like in New York City, you have all kinds of colors and the gypsy cabs and all that. But this right here is definitely a dope, homage to the taxis, and I think New York City. It has chrome hints in here. Kind of make you think about the chrome you would find in the older taxis and maybe even on the pipes. Same technology as this. This is literally the same shoe. The same shoe. It's just that this has more premium materials than this. But this is fire though. This is so simple, and I like the way the black and yellow hits. Black and yellow. It's just a dope. Then the shoelaces have the checkers on there. Make sure you can see that clearly. This is a crazy shoe, and oh, I forgot to tell you, the bodegas come with extra laces. It's funny, right? Boot camp, green, military. So they're green laces with volt-ish tips. This is bodega on there. These are purple and yellow, kind of look like climbing ropes. Same thing, has the bolt with the purple bodega on the tips. This comes with a gray lace. It's a gray lace, and the laces itself also. Oh, it's a green tip. It's a green tip with bodega on them as well. And inside the shoe says bodega with a guy riding a horse into the sunset. I don't know if you see that. Yeah, he's riding the horse into the sunset. And this right here comes with. They came laced with black laces, and then of course with the checkered lace, flat lace, and then checkered rope lace on there. And inside of it says 997S. You can't really see it. It's 997S inside, and but yeah, like I'm happy I got the. It's funny, this shoe right here. It's actually also a collaboration, actually. It's a collaboration between New Balance and Jimmy Jazz. So this was a Jimmy Jazz. No, I'm sorry. It wasn't a collaboration. I'll take that back. It was a Jimmy Jazz exclusive. So this was only, you could only buy them from Jimmy Jazz. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to find its way. If they don't sell out, I know there were still pairs when I got these on Jimmy Jazz. I'm pretty sure it's going to probably end up at, some of those, like, Marshalls or Ross outlet stores or whatever. But maybe that's why a lot of people didn't know about it, because it was only exclusively on Jimmy Jazz. And I looked at StockX, I looked on GOAT. I saw a couple of pairs on GOAT, nothing at all on StockX. And I think this is a crying shame, but this is a dope shoe. But okay, let me stop publicizing for New Balance, but they're not paying me. But at the end of the day, they don't need to pay me. I'm a fan, and I think these shoes are really dope. But yeah. So I just wanted to share that with you real quick before I go try to get some sleep. I'm super excited, man. And honestly, first of all, I didn't think I was going to get these. I didn't think I was going to get these. But then at the same time, I am super excited that I also got these. It's clean. And I'm definitely gonna wear them, and I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of them as well. And that's it for now. All right, I'm about to take my butt to sleep. Let's do some outro with some music here, and I'll talk to y'all soon. All right, peace.
True, how I did it wrong when I just did it like you told me to. Fuck you, that's what I be really thinking. Sir, no sir, that's what I be really speaking. Cause even though this job pissed me off, obviously, what make a nigga piss more is living poverty. Obviously, I gotta work, suck it up and give a smirk, smiling even though it hurt, and see my boss a fucking jerk. They call it a paycheck, is really disrespect. That shit's so low I can't afford to call collect. And that's badder than Mike Jack with the White Sox. I'm steady slaving for days, just give me one shot. Slaving all day.